Hello Taurus, and welcome to my channel Greenline Goddess Tarot. This is your weekly reading for the 20th of November through to the 26th. So a couple of days left of Scorpio season, and then we're moving into the fire of Sagittarius. And there is a new moon in Sagittarius on the 24th at 1 degree of Sagittarius. When I'm tuning in for you guys though, Taurus, it feels solid, like it feels steady, it feels solid, it feels grounded. So it's actually a really nice energy. I feel like you've been through the fire in some way and it's like I'm ready for anything, throw it at me kind of thing, but not in that way. It's just like feeling kind of grounded within yourself. There's something that's grounding down within you. We've got what you are seeing the situation accurately and see the other person's point of view. So yeah, there's a lot to do with what you're perceiving, especially within a situation and within what's going on for another person here. So yeah, absolutely. I feel like there's an opportunity here for some kind of resolution or harmony to be brought into a situation. And that's why I felt this very kind of calm, solid, grounded energy can really just be what is needed in a situation here that's coming through. So let's see what themes or situations this may be around. So let's see, what is Taurus looking at? Seeing the situation clearly and seeing the other person's point of view really, yeah, opens you up to connecting with another person on a very different kind of level. So yeah, I just feel like that's opening the gateways to connection. Let's see what this could be about for you, Taurus. What sort of themes we've got? Oh, 10 of Shells, blessings and well-being. We love that. Okay, very nice. Very, very nice energy. It could be that a relationship is being blessed at this moment in time, but this is the 10 of Cups, is your happiness. So it really is about wanting to bring in these blessings and feeling of well-being. That's kind of the feeling I was getting, is just this sense of grounding down into yourself and well-being, which is really nice. So I think it's one of those win-win situations that if you're feeling good and you're seeing it from somebody else's perspective, then they're going to start feeling good, and then it's going to feel like you both are being blessed here. And yeah, it just feels like there's this happiness that can come out of a situation from this. So that actually, I think it's a really lovely energy to come in for you, potential to resolve and bring in harmony within a relationship. It doesn't have to be romantic or a partner. It can be, a friend, or it could be, a kind act could go a long way. A little bit of consideration could go a long way of each other. This week, I really feel like it's nice bonding times as well, bonding moments. So we're going to do a slightly different spread this week, Taurus. I felt like doing a spread based on the 12 astrological houses. So we're going to see what is coming in for you this week based on some astrology. Okay, just had to get your beautiful energy into the cards. Oh, okay, you're turning up as the Emperor. We like it. Creating order where there has been smoothing things over, taking charge of a situation. Very great with the Emperor, successful outcomes with the Emperor energy. So taking action, really fantastic. Stepping into your authority. I think that's a really good energy. In terms of money and resources, we've got the Page of Swords. So there's solutions that could come through when it comes to working with money, but I'm also getting potential things happening online. So keep your ear to the wind, because there's potential opportunities coming to you that you might hear through online. I'm even getting trading, stock market kind of energy as well. I'm not an economic person, but that's kind of what I'm getting, is that you might be hearing of opportunities online. So keep an ear out for that. And if you like hearing, or maybe there's a savings account that's got a better rate, or a home loan, or something that could come in with your money. Maybe there's a job opportunity online, but it just feels like keep your ear to the wind. There's opportunities that you could hear about that could be positive when it comes to your money. Okay, so let's look at your environment, your neighborhood, your relationship to your siblings. We've got the Strength card coming through. So yeah, the Strength card is requiring resilience. I do feel like it might be this sense of there's things going on in the immediate environment you know, with your neighbours or with your neighbourhood in whatever way you want to see it. I just get this sense of everybody potentially might be going through the same thing. It might be this sense of there could be some struggles around and that we're all having to kind of be a little bit resilient here. So, yeah, it does feel like something within that situation is potentially going to require your strength and resilience. And this could come up as a situation with your siblings, or a situation with your car, or a situation, with any kind of short-term travel that you might be thinking of doing here. But I do feel like it's, gathering your strength, but I feel like it's building a bit of a strong resilience against some of the things that are occurring at this moment in time in your general environment, neighbourhood. So let's look at what's happening at home. Oh, we like it, the Empress. So home and family, we have the Empress coming out. So we've got the Emperor and the Empress. It's already a good reading here, Taurus. So that's nice with the Emperor and Empress. Empress is Venus. You can see the glyph for Venus on her little day bed, whatever you want to call it. And so, Venus is your planetary ruler. Venus loves you, Taurus. So this is, a little bit of luxury. Plan for something enjoyable. Do something really nice and, around the home. Buy a new luxury item. Connect to abundance and pleasure. That's a nice energy to come in. The Empress is also mother energy as well. So when it comes to family, you might be hearing from your mother or dealing with your mother. Even, you've got very strong kind of parent energy around you as well. So I feel like there's strong family vibes coming in, that you're kind of working with that energy, however that's presenting. The Empress just feels like mostly I'm getting in terms of around the home, it's time to do something really enjoyable and, something that gives you pleasure. The House of Joy, creativity, children, passion, romance. We've got the Seven of Swords. So there might be something you're just kind of wanting to get out of this week. Like, I don't want to do that this week. The energy at home is really great. Like, you can manifest some really positive stuff at home with this Empress energy. So it might be like, I don't want to do that this week for whatever reason. So this also with the Seven of Swords can be that there's things going on in the background as well. So I just feel like you don't want to necessarily be in that energy. You've got potentially other things that are drawing you. I mean, this character's heading straight for the Empress here. So it's like, I just kind of want to, I feel like you could be a bit of a homebody, to be honest. And if there's something that's going on in the background that, I just feel like there could be plans going on behind the scenes there. But if there's something that's been untoward, that hasn't been up front or kind of out in the open, I feel like you're kind of going to want to get away from that energy for whatever reason. So we have, as your work and daily routines, we've got the Eight of Swords. This is kind of going to potentially feel a little bit like a restricted space. There might be limitations around work and daily routine. This is also the House of Health that comes in with the Eight of Swords. It might feel a little bit like Groundhog Day or the daily grind, or there's not a lot of wiggle room. So I feel like it's, we're still doing the same thing over and over with the Eight of Swords. Little restrictions around daily work and daily routine, but there's nice energy at home. So that's why you might want to be at home. Love and relationships. We've got the Page of Pentacles. This is a nice energy. It's new, it's fresh, it's enthusiastic, new things developing here. So you might be meeting somebody new, somebody you haven't that feels like, I want to get to know you, or you're doing something different with an existing partner. So if you're single, the Page of Pentacles might be a new approach to dating. It could also be just meeting somebody new and thinking, this could develop into something. Absolutely. If it is an existing relationship, it does feel like there's new things that you can develop and work on, new fresh energy, which is really nice. So in terms of the House of Transformation and what you're transforming in your life. This is also related to joint finances, working with other people's money, other people's energies. It's debt, it's taxes. We got the Ace of Swords. So interesting, the Ace of Swords with the Page of Swords. These are the two houses of money that are coming through here. You've got a lot of sense of there's clarity coming in, messages coming through, new ideas coming in around working with other people's energies, joint finances, working with maybe paying off debt. I feel like this is a really positive energy. This can be new contracts coming in. So this is a really positive energy with the Ace of Swords. You can put your mind to it. You can hear things. This is actually really great. New cycles can start around that. So I'd keep my ear to the wind, quite literally, around that. If you need to pay your taxes or do something like around paying off sort of any kind of anything to do with that. This is some clarity to come in. There might be finding a new accountant, or just starting at least with the Ace of Swords, starting to think about it at least. So I feel like, your mind's kind of starting to tick away when it comes to money, whether it's your own income or somebody else's income or joint finances or working with a client. I feel like there's some good energy coming through around that. So you can apply your mind to that. So let's look at overseas travel, higher learning, study. You've got the Devil. This is Capricorn, very ambitious energy, but the Devil would kind of say that I wouldn't be, going into large amounts of debt and booking overseas trips, or if you do, you're going to find yourself in debt with the Devil energy. There could be a little bit of fear around overseas connections or things that are happening overseas, like foreign connections, or even just traveling in that regard. If you're studying, then, I feel like it's head down. You've got to work really hard with the Devil. You might be feeling a bit stuck with this energy. So there's some stuck energy around that at this moment in time. But the Devil's also ambitious, but I kind of get that there could be some fear around, which is interesting because we've got the Strength card here in the third house, which is your immediate environment, and the Devil's in the kind of longer, looking out to the world, longer distance travel, or, foreign connections. And it feels like both of them are potentially, there's things happening that there could be some resilience that's needed, a little bit of fear-based messaging that could be coming in around all of that. So career and public reputation, we've got the Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles is interesting because it may be where you're reassessing how your money, how this is resonating for you. The Five of Pentacles can be wanting to walk away, leave a job, thinking about leaving a job, or finding a new path towards making money that may not necessarily be involved with your career. So, we've got this sense in the money houses that there is some good and new ideas and solutions coming through. So I feel like you might be looking at those options here with the Five of Pentacles. There may be things that are coming in that you're worried about. Something might feel like it's lacking when it comes to resources, or even worried about finances when it comes to your career or public reputation. Could come through with the Five of Pentacles. But I do feel like it's like there's solutions here to make your money work differently for you. So let's look at friends, friendship groups, clubs, humanitarian pursuits, dreams, hopes and dreams. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. So you're definitely working on that. Definitely working on that. There definitely, with this social energy around there. You could be putting in a lot of time and effort and energy and work with a group of friends, or a friend in particular, or a new friendship group that's coming in, or just, in terms of, working at your hopes and dreams, quite literally. So let's look at what's happening behind the scenes, your spiritual journey. We've got the Seven of Pentacles. This is very nice. On a spiritual journey, you're planting new seeds. There's spiritual growth that's coming in here, which is really lovely. And I feel like you might be thinking about a lot of things behind the scenes here where you're wanting to bring in growth, especially with this Pentacle energy. So I do feel like it's got a lot to do with money and resources. But I feel like this is very much that North Node energy of where your soul is taking you to your next. you're kind of working on bringing in growth for the future, but it may require a little bit of like thinking about it, having a big think, maybe even a pivot, an adjustment. But there is growth here, spiritual growth coming in that can be manifested, and you can see it manifesting on the physical realm as well. So we've got the Five of Wands coming in. So there are potential for the Five of Wands is where there can be some things that are coming in where you're finding yourself up against other people, or there could be struggles that are going on, especially with other people, groups. Like it could be a bit of conflict coming in with group energies, it feels like that could be something that doesn't have to. I'm kind of getting energy of like protests and things like that happening with the Five of Wands. So this might not even be you. It might just be hearing about it, or hearing about a conflict of some sort in the news that's coming through, or something that, there's some kind of struggle that's coming through. I feel like this feels like something external that maybe everybody's kind of hearing and everybody's kind of working through. And that's why I kind of getting this Strength card and the Devil card with the 3rd and 9th houses here, which is the social houses as well. So, yes, let's pull an affirmation card. I actually want to pull another card for that Five of Wands. It's also ambitious, though, the Five of Wands. So we've got the Magician. So you potentially, like the Magician energies, where you're becoming consciously aware of struggles, like other people's struggles or something you've been struggling with. And that's why they're bringing me back to you seeing the situation clearly and see the other person's point of view. So I feel like it's kind of like you can help each other out here, which is actually really nice. So I feel like it's a sense of being able to come together, even though it feels like there's a separation of energies, like group energies, like, I'm thinking like foreign politics and all that sort of stuff. I don't normally get that in the readings, but for whatever reason, I'm getting a lot of that. But I also feel like on a personal level, you're really kind of, there's somebody that can help you through something that you're really struggling and battling with, and vice versa with this Magician energy. So that's a nice energy to come in. So let's see. Let's pull an affirmation card for you, Taurus, and see what we've got coming through. Affirmation card. We've got, my future is glorious. Okay, I now live in limitless love, light, and joy. All is well in my world. So I feel like there's this quietness that's come in behind the scenes. There's this quiet assessment, a quiet reevaluation, a quiet pivot of sorts, and a quiet reevaluation that could require an adjustment, because I feel like it's like, yes, you are seeing that there's potential for growth, but there's also struggles around. And so you're just trying to work with both of those energies in a productive way. And there, like I said, you're kind of taking charge of the situation with the Emperor energy. There's good money, there's good information coming in the money houses, nice things around the home. So home is feeling really good as opposed to wanting to go out and work at this moment in time. And there are opportunities when it comes to relationships and spiritual growth. So that is your reading for the week, Taurus. Thanks so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and just bring me back to the blessings of the week, which is this 10 of Shells, the blessings and well-being. I absolutely do feel like the coming together of you and this other person and working things through is really going to can feel like a blessing. So that's it. So thanks so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, Taurus. And if you're interested in any of my personalised services, the link for that is in the description box below. And take care.